welcome to Gemstone Tarot weekend reading. Creaky chair, camera in a weird position, the usual stuff. Leia on the bed though, that's unusual. Leia has come to pay us a visit, hear a bit of tarot, invited herself upstairs. She was like, you doing some tarot? I might be. She said, I'm here for it, so she came up. Weekend reading, is it the 10th and the 11th? Have I already said that? I don't know at this point. We're going old school this week, as you know, so I've dug out the Connolly Tarot. I know, by Peter Connolly and Eileen Connolly. Oh, is this like a, must be like a, maybe a husband and wife combo, perhaps? It is, do we have a 2000, well, excuse me. Woo. I'm allergic to something in this room. Could it be you, Leia? 1989, 2006. Which is it? Itchy nose. Itchy. This is the one that I bought off somebody who'd gone a bit full on with those clippy side things. So they'd experimented. I don't know why I bought it actually. I mean, you know me, I do like an unusual deck. So you start off with these two cards that are kind of normal size. And then there's all kinds of chopping. Some have got round edges, some have got very sharp edges. So it was, this particular deck, 1990. Neither of the dates that was on the box. This is brilliant. Okay, so take this as a little message that we have a weekend coming up that could be a little bit of an omelette, a little bit of a mishmash, a little bit of this and that. This and that. Let me just put some hand cream on because the winter weather. This is from Libby, the lovely Libby. It's the amazing one. Trader Joe's Ultra Hand Cream. So good. So good. Thank you, Libby. Lovely Libby. I hope Banksy is alright. Love Banksy. Love Banksy. Okay, let's put these to one side and see what it has to say for itself. If I don't impale myself on one of the edges. It's like the edges with some of them. This is like me if I had gone at it with some cornering scissors or whatever they're called. This is how it would have turned out. Okay, but I do like the artwork. I'm interested as well. Oh my god. There's something, I don't know. Oh, hello. Gosh, that's a bit much. I'm going to have to do a little bit of covering up there. Wow, that's definitely right out there for the lovers card. That is lovers. Wowzers, wowzers, wowzers. Oh my god, sometimes you're the first people I speak to in a day. And clearly this has happened because I'm just like, God, is my voice like that? I sound like the boy when he's been up all night and then gone in for an exam after drinking about a pint of Red Bull. Okay, I've kind of got it. How many have we got there? We got 9. Ooh, this is a bit of a thorny one. Let's kick off quite normally, even though the card has been cut to a really weird sort of chopped off half of the other side. 7 of Wands. Okay, now it doesn't look very aggy from here, but it is, because the 7 of Wands is Mars in Leo, and it normally has someone who's like, you know, there are people coming at them and they've got a big stick and they're sort of like, come at me, you know, I'll see you outside. Want to fight? Remember at school when someone said there was going to be a fight and then there'd be a whole like passing of notes because we're so old we didn't have phones, and it would be like an appointed time. It's going to be 4:30 at the recce after school. Fight, 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 fight. That kind of thing. That's what the 7 of Wands is. And if it is a more sort of nuanced version, it could be that you're taking a position. You're like, I'm not putting up with this anymore. I am staking my claim. I'm getting out my big stick and, you know, not literally, metaphorically, And I'm like, you shall not pass. Boink. Gandalf. Okay, now, itchy ear as well. God, I'm so allergic to something. Let me just do this. The lovers. So you can guess the rest. Even I think there's probably no need for that. This is the era of like late 80s, early 90s tarot, when, you know me, I'm a bit of a tarot fancier. I have many decks, many decks. I said decks. And I'm interested in all of the sort of, and it would be a really interesting, at least to me, video to make actually, of like how the designs changed. And in the 70s, there was quite a lot of TNA, and then in the sort of late 80s, early 90s, there's some of them where I just think, nah, that isn't required really. So I'm kind of with YouTube on that one. Anyway, we've got the lovers. So big stick, 7 of Wands, thou shalt not pass, walks into the choice. So when you get the lovers, which is the choice, it's it's the sort of here and now. And then it's the future as well. How can I put this? It's where you're at right now, but it's major arcana. So it has a big calling on the future of the direction you're going to go in. And we can see, if we can get past the TNA, there's an apple tree in the middle, of course. And, you know, there's a whole sort of temptation thing. Often lovers is mixed up with temptation, women, low-hanging fruit, choices, that kind of thing. But just think of this as an important pivot point, okay? Then we get this guy who's sitting there looking a little bit Last Supper-ish, really, isn't he? But also quite 1970s haircut. Sort of rough wolf layers going on. 9 of Cups, Jupiter in Pisces. Often someone depicted at a dining table, often groaning with like a bounteous meal, you know. It's, what do you desire? What does your heart desire? Chocolate chip cookies, you know, this job, that person, whatever it is. Whatever your heart desires informs exactly why you're going to stand up for it. You're going to stand up and be counted. There's no more of this. No, I'm not doing that. No is a complete sentence. Thou shalt not pass. Then we get this chap, loving this. Interesting on this particular occasion that he's at the crossroads. And remember the lovers, because the lovers is that crossroads. And it doesn't matter whether you're at the beginning of this, the middle of this, the end of this, wherever you're at. It is a crossroads. And the Fool is like, I want to move forward. I have the energy of wanting to move forward. I want to do this. I want to make this happen. But I am not taking X, Y, and Z baggage with me. I'm not taking you with me. I'm not taking this with me. I'm not taking this situation. Whatever it is for you. Okay? Then we have a very nicely done, but nevertheless it is the 9 of Swords. 9 of Swords. Now normally the 9 of Swords has someone sat up in bed, head in their hands, aren't they, like this? And it's like there's 9 swords, swords of Damocles hanging over them. It's like, oof, I just can't take the pressure of what might happen. You know, this could happen and that could happen. The what if, the other shoe to drop type card. It isn't easy to stand up for yourself, especially if you're more on the sort of empath side of things. It's not easy to stand up and be counted, or to bruise the apple, or to be difficult, in inverted commas, be spiky, have principles, all of those things. Not easy, but I think it's necessary. I don't know if it'll be worth it or not. You know, we don't get to decide whether something will be worth it, unfortunately. We just feel guided and do what we do, you know, and the rest kind of comes out in the wash. And then we have Judgment at the end. I don't really know what these two are doing. It's like they're waiting for the wash to finish or something. We've got Judgment, which is the Back to the Future card. So this is something you've grappled with for a long time. It's something you may have wanted to draw a line under ages ago. It's something you may consistently in your life have not, have known that you should or wanted to draw a line under and not been able to. And now it's irresistible. You kind of have to. And I'm getting new moon vibes, and I don't have the moon diary, but I'm guessing it's in about 10 days-ish time. Whew, that was a lot. Do let me know what you think. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you're doing this weekend. I'm making marmalade. I know, I'm going to try and film some for you, Gem Stars, of the marmalade making process. We will see, okay? It could be a real crash bang wallop, in which case I'll definitely film it. I'll see you soon. Namaste.